What will I come up with next? I am using the Dragonov today. Alright, just take off your clothes, get the tissues ready. This is gonna get serious. I actually was playing with the Dragonov around this morning because I heard that it had a nice buff to it, and I was gonna give it a shot and see if it was actually decent. I played a few games with it. You can see I have a red tagger here. I'm using the Dragonov with extended mags, and speed is my proficiency because I think that's the best for search and destroy. And I'll tell you what, the Dragonov has been absolute shit in a bunch of Call of Duties. It's almost been impossible to play with in core. But I do some pretty good work with this game. You're going to see me play with it. I want to talk a little bit about balance and why they felt they needed to do this. So let's talk about what they did first. They didn't change the fire rate or the damage on this gun at all. It's still a two-shot pretty much everywhere on the map except if you hit them on the head. But what they did do is they did this. You can see this right here. Waiting, 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 and D-stay. And what that is that they reduced the recoil. So you know the Dragonov used to have some crazy left-to-right recoil. Well, now its recoil is much like the MP7. I'm not saying it's that minimal, but it just bounces up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's really good. It makes the gun much more manageable. It's not bouncing left to right a lot, so it's a lot more predictable, and you can get the two shots on there that you need to get the kill. And look at its clip size. It has a shit ton of bullets. That makes it almost like the MK14 for me. So I tend to use it similarly to the way I would use an MK14. It's almost not like a sniper to me, but I encourage you guys to use it nonetheless because it was a fun time. I gamed with it for about an hour this morning. This is sort of the best streak I got with it. I go about 15-1 at the end. And I'm just encouraging you guys to try something different. And why did Infinity Ward feel the need to balance this weapon? Like, look at him climb up the T-Martin spot. I'm gonna get him next round though. Don't worry. Just wait until you see what I have in store for him. Why did Infinity Ward feel the need to balance the Dragonov? Did anybody complain? Did anybody even use the Dragonov to begin with? That's my main question. Because to me, it just seemed like nobody even used this gun to start out with. So why would you buff that? And see, look, he's not getting by me that time on the window. Dragonov is great for that. It's a bullet shredder. If it's really close to you, if the guy is really close to you, you can just spam that trigger as fast as you can, and it shoots so fast, probably as fast as any single fire weapon in the game. And here's a pro tip for Outpost. I hate Outpost, but there's just barrels right here. Just shoot them with all the bullets you got and get that little barrel kill. Pro tip right there. Put it in the bank. And you can see this. This is going to be an ace. I'm going to get an ace with the Dragonov. That's some pretty good gameplay in my opinion. You don't see many aces with the Dragonov. Especially in search. You don't even see many people using the Dragonov. So I encourage you guys to get out there, use the Dragonov. Hopefully this gameplay makes you at least give it a chance in your mind. I hope it does. I was skeptical at first too. I watched a few in-depth videos talking about what the actual buff was, and they said it's just the recoil. So it does make a little bit of a difference. I'm using speed in this game. I'm not even using kick. And look at this shot right here. If you miss the first one, I'm going to shoot this guy on the right in a second. If you miss the first one, you're still okay, because you can rebound because the recoil isn't crazy left to right. See, it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and you can get that one-shot headshot sometimes. Like I did there. So I just wanna make it clear this gun is not amazing. It doesn't do amazing damage, but it's interesting to use, and if you got a good trigger finger, you can really scare some people and just make their life terrible. I went out and gamed with it for a little while. So I'm gonna encourage you, if you have any clips with the Dragonov, or if you get any gameplays with the Dragonov, put it as a video response. I want to see them all because I think this gun's really fun to use. And you can see, if you miss the first shot, you're still in the gunfight, as you'll see in a sec with this guy right here. See, I initially hard scope him because I hear him coming, and I fail miserably with my reaction time. But then look at that, quick scope him right there. Pretty much a quick scope in my opinion. You can miss the first shot and still get it on him because the recoil pattern is much less tedious, and that's what the Dragonov brings at this point. So that was an ace right there, Dragonov ace. Search that on YouTube real quick. You will not find a single video. First on YouTube. I'm the first. #1 for Modern Warfare. Alright, only kidding. And now I sort of show you the other route. You can play a little bit more defensively with it. But yeah, let's talk about balance. Balance in Modern Warfare 3. There will never be a perfectly balanced game ever, there's always going to be something that is going to be flawed, and the people are going to take advantage of it. That's just obvious. You know, you guys know that all happens. You played COD 4, you've seen Juggernaut, you've seen the FMG9 Akimbos, you've seen all that. We can really only make the game balanced. The game's ruined by us. That's all we really want to say about that. I could go on about that for hours and hours and hours. Another thing that's important is underpowered weapons. Hell, if I kill you and I have a Dragonov, I'm going to get that much more satisfaction if you have the FMG9s. And that's just the way it will always be. And that's the best part about Call of Duty. You can make nerds, not even nerds, that's a crude term. You can make bitches. And I mean bitches in the most literal sense of the word. And they just like, they use the FMG9s, they sit in the corner with the motion sensor, and then you spray him in the back with the Dragonov like this kid. And he gets mad. And then he goes, damn, I wonder what he's doing different. And then he just tries harder. But no, hopefully they think, oh man, maybe I should try to have more fun. And that's just always been my opinion. This is turning into a pretty big rant. I want to wrap it up here. I end up going 15-1 on this streak with the Dragonov. The final game score was 18-4. I sucked dick for the next few rounds, but ended up pulling out the win. Please leave a like if this video taught you anything, or if you enjoyed the gameplay. It's something different, and I would really love to see some ratings for a gameplay that's with the Dragonov. You just don't see this that much. I try to bring you guys unique gameplay that you would not see anywhere else on YouTube, and I really think this might and is that kind of gameplay. So if you could leave a like and comment or favorite, that really helps my video get noticed, and it allows people to actually watch it and see it. So if you would like to help me get this video out there and let more people see the Dragonov and how good it can be, please click the like button, share it, whatever. That's always appreciated. Always helps my channel grow as well. I have a lot of good stuff planned. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this final Dragonov headshot. That was a 15-1 Dragonov. Peace, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Follow SpursMyDogs on Twitter for the latest updates. Fucking do it now.